This is a board where he can check shove as well. Well, that's just quads, isn't it? Might and Magic, what's happening? Right, well, I might end up just playing Blitz then, which I didn't really want to do, but... A7, easy call on flop, BVB. It doesn't even matter if we have the Ace of Hearts. The question is, do I want to bluff River? I feel like calling River would be a thing. Versus overbet. So, I actually think call is better than raise here because of what he's repping for value. So I don't think he's going to bet one pair hands here, so he's going to bet 6x plus for value. So he should be polar. I don't think he's ever going to bet something like ace 10. So I think actually calling this hand is okay versus overbet. You'd love to see it, man. I'm so good at this game, chat. Just fucking overbet call. Calling overbets with ace high. Just no problem. This is top set, which is pretty good. I think a little, maybe an overbet. Do we want to just like go fucking batshit here? So I think he's going to fold a lot on turn anyway. So I think we could probably, just let me make sure that the table's up here, yeah. So I'm going to go for the overbet. I think we could actually check this back. Wow, he snap calls, okay. And I think just 2x pot all in, to be honest. He's got ace 4 or 6-4, good luck to him. Shouldn't have ace 4. Still have to shove here. Do I? So I actually think that calling is fine because when he leads this river, he should be pretty polar between nutted hands and bluff. But in case he has some weird trap like 5s or like deuces, I'm going to shove. But I think we might lose here. If he snap. Which he doesn't. Who gets the fish tag? You know. We're going to sunrun again, boys. We're going to sunrun again. I think always squeezing here. This guy is a fun player. And then either shove or call. I think I'm going to roll for this. I'm probably going to shove. I'm on a 99, so I'm all in. Pretty sure this is a thing. So this isn't under the gun. This is actually because we're 5-handed. Yeah, I think shoving here makes sense. On a 99 anyway. So might snap lose a buyer. Just aces, boys. One time, can we sunrun? No. Just aces, first hands. Okay, nice. $1,000 down straight off the bat. Not ideal. That is a fucking juicer of a turn card. I'm just going to do this. I don't think I really want overbets on this turn. Okay, so we're going to call here. I think we only lose to like ace 8 and then deuces. Let's not lose another stack. 8-4 should only have suited and there's no combos of it. Boom! There's our fucking $1,000 back. I was just thinking if he shows ace 8 here and I just get fucking stacked, like back to back, just lose 2k in 5 minutes. Like, please don't. Boom! Let's go. 3 bets, and we're going to fold. Here we defend the 8-9 off versus our friend. I'm going to go for the check raise here. I wonder if this is even good, because he'll have like a reasonable amount of float. Maybe it's good for value. Maybe we should just keep the pot smaller. Check all the turn, and then have a decision on river if we don't improve. Definitely call in turn. I expect to see a lot of like king, queen of hearts, queen, jack of hearts. It shouldn't really have jack 8. How about the 6 of spades? Ah, that's really bad. That's really bad. We can have some flushes here as well. Obviously, like 8-9 suited, like 7-8 suited, stuff like that. Yeah, I expect him to just have nutted hands there. Ace, jack of hearts or something. Maybe I should just fold the turn because my hand's so susceptible. I don't know. So just going to peel here versus 3-bet in position, I think. Should probably like 4-bet call, but I don't think I really want to do it. I'm going to check back. I'm going to check back here. I don't want to bat and then get raised and just have to shove. And then we'll bet big and then bomb river. And hopefully he calls a hand like jacks. So I think even big bet in this river as well. Ace king. I don't think he's going to have too many flushes. I think when he checks shoves, he's going to have a hand like pocket tens. But I think that he could easily have ace 10 here as well. So I think betting big makes sense. And hoping we get called by ace king or ace 10. Should be good. Ace 10, you love to see it. What a ridiculously good river that is. Disgustingly good river. Paul Ponce, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the good luck. Okay. So, yeah, high roll here, so we're going to bet. I think mix on this board is absolutely fine. I think half pot makes sense. Take it down. I want to take a photo and check that spot in a bit. Just see what sizes we're using. If we're checking hands like that pretty often or not. A couple of spots we check call here. Here we're going to call a 3-bet. Let me feel it out. 5, 4, 6. Really good board for a range at least. So that's something. He should, I would imagine, check range. Should check range. We get to bet a lot. I think we just bet range here, to be honest. Going about this size. Interesting one. So I don't think he has sets here, but he does have some like 2 pairs and hands like 6, 7 suited. So I think hands like aces always check call here, or should, theoretically. And then some 6, 7 suited and stuff will check raise. Jack of spades on the turn. I wonder if we still bet with this type of hand. I wonder if he should have some like ace 5 suited that we're ahead of, ace 4 suited. It's kind of weird to see this size though. Like, are you really just doing this with like queens? Because what hands called? I guess I can have jack X and 10X here. So I think I just fold. I think I have some jack X. I think I have some like 2 pairs like 10 jack. I think I have some 10X of spades. I think I have pocket 10s if I have pocket 9s. So, and then what's he really going to bluff? Ace king, ace queen specifically. Something like ace 8 suited if you 3-bets that. There are no gut shots. There are no flush draws. It's just... What on earth? What the fuck has just happened here? That is a 3.6k pot, chat. Hang on. Hang the fuck on. What just happened? Okay, boys. Let's see what the fuck happened here. Excuse me, sir. This was a 3.7k pot. And it was all in way before the river. I don't know at what point. How on earth is this gone in? What do you mean 14 big blinds? What do you mean all in? What do you mean call? You're listening to the streets. How about a 9-ball corner pocket? I've not flopped a set. I've had a lot of pairs that I've called 3-bets with. So how about a 9-ball corner pocket? Especially against a fun player. Let's do it. Peel it out. 8. Fuck. 10. 4. Okay, okay. 9 of spades. 4 of clubs, okay. Will he blast rivers here? If I call this turn, I think I'll call rivers on non-clubs. I think I kind of have to call turn here. Oh my god, the 9 of fucking spades. Oh my god, the 9 of spades. Oh my god. Do I want to do anything silly, like bet 10% pot here to try and induce? No, we just shove, I guess. Yeah, I think, so I think my call on the turn was right. So the river, in a way, makes no difference. Although at least we held, you know, let's say you had something like ace jack with the ace of clubs or something, ace king with a club. I shouldn't go 12 versus this size. Okay. Third, range. Triple, off. Not anymore, we're out. So we got some showdown against hands like 10-jack suited, Queen 10, Ace-jack. And I think too thin's a block here. If it was a non-diamond, I'd consider blocking, but we're going to check here. Hopefully checks back like Queen 10 or Ace-jack. Ace-Queen would make a lot of sense. Yep, makes a lot of sense. All right, let's try again. 3. It's always the post. 4. Ding, ding, fucking ding, jack. All right, okay, we finally flopped a set in a 3-bet pot. Please don't have jacks, sir. And he goes big, which is nice to see. I am going to flat versus the big size. There's a lot of hands that we're going to be putting spots with that we're not exactly super thrilled. I'm actually folding hands like 8s here and 9s, I think, without a heart. But then we call 5s and stuff with a heart. We turn a full house, which is nice. And so there's only one combo of hand that beats us now. Right, this guy stacked him again, but this time rightly so. And I think going really small here. This means we can bet our hands like 5s and 6s for value as well, and also like protect our like very small betting range because we're gonna have some nutted hands as well, especially against a reg. I think this is good against, or potential reg, against somebody who's more passive and just a bit more of a fish. I'm gonna bet bigger on this turn, potentially size up for a river shove. Yeah, I swear this guy's just 3-bets fucking all hands blind and blind. We're continuing. I don't think 4-bet makes too much sense. Oh my god, that's top 2. That is top 2. How aggressive is he post? Okay, check. I'm on a high roll, so I'm going to bet. I don't think we want massive bets here. He will have some 5x, actually, so maybe checking's better here. I think I'm going to go full pot or over bet on the river. Bluff's going to have to involve some hearts, like 10-9 suited and stuff. In terms of what he has for value here, he could shove hands like aces and 7s. We should be good when he just calls. Ace queen, wow, checks back the flop. We could have won more then, a lot more. Defend versus at UTG. I think check call with backdoor flush draw, check raise possibly diamonds without backdoor flush draw. I think the EV is similar of doing both here, but we'll look at the spot later on. The king's a really good card as well because he's going to barrel the shit out of a king. So when it comes to king on the turn, we improve to 2-pair, and it's a card that he's going to overbet pretty often. In fact, people will just overbet this turn always. Like, I bet he overbets, even though I don't think the 5 is a card that you really want to overbet. Okay, he doesn't. So I think I am going to turn this into a bluff and 2x pot. And I think this might be a thing. I'm just trying to think of low down in range, and it's kind of hard for me to have a hand that is worse than a pair of 2s here. So I think this is really good. Might be a fucking blast off, but who knows. And we've got all kinds of 3x. Ace 3, 5-3. Pocket 3s. Okay, I am on a 3. I don't know if this hand ever folds. I can't remember what the EV is. I know we 4-bet bluff sometimes. I think we call. I'll have to check the spot in a bit. Versus aggressive rag when we're playing 3-handed call. And then get stacked. What else do you want me to do? Turn's pretty fun. Probably, it doesn't favor us too much. It favors us more than it does him. In terms of more value, but we don't have any straights on this turn. So a 4 would have been better in that respect, I think. I think what we should probably do here is bet half pot and then shove the river. But I might just check the river because I don't know what calls. What's supposed to 3-bet? Like queen 9 off and shit. What am I going to bluff really? Okay, well, I just checked this river now because I do want to see the spot on what we do on brick rivers. He should check range here, so we shouldn't be having to worry about other stuff. I think his value is going to consist of pocket queens and aces, so not that many combos. I think kings and ace queen favor betting turn. He can have 5-4 suited here. We have a load of 4x, so we obviously can't shove 1 pair now. But we also beat some like Queen 9 and stuff like that. So hopefully he's got something like Queen 9 or Pocket Jack. Nice. What's our boy Ronnie doing? Not set with a full stack. Come on, Ronnie. Defending Jack 9 against him. We like playing against Ronnie. It's fun. The thing is, with hands like this, we're going to be in a lot of spots. Because he will do some shit. So I kind of regret it now. We will see a turn. And we will see a river. Could definitely lead here. So I'm gonna, because I'm on an 86. Maybe our weaker Jack X doesn't want to do this. Having a 9's probably bad as well. We'll see a river. How about just the 9 of spades, please? I really don't want to have to fold this hand. Okay, we'll never fold in this hand. Do I want to lead river, though? Nah, it's Ronnie Pickering. We've got to give him some room to blow. Don't have pocket 6s, because that'll be fucking well done. Or Jack 8. Does he only have suited? So Jack 8 of clubs. Can't raise now, I don't think. The thing is, he shouldn't. Like, I also want to see his cards, and he should. I don't think that he should ever win here, because I think we're just gonna chop because Jack 8 and 6s should just shove. Yeah, nice. Nice. Why is this thing up there? 3-bet on the ace king, range bet in the flop. Bet over here. 6 on the turn. I think so. Aces, I'm always going to bet completely unblocking king X. I think this guy will have more 6x than he should. So I'm not going to play for stacks. I'm also going to allow him to bluff rivers because I expect to see some hands like Queen Jack suited and stuff as float. So hopefully he's just got nonsense and we played it to perfection. I'm so good at this game, chat. It's like a gift. It's like I can't control it. I'm glad that we've got some. So if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, guys, mods, if you would, please put in the link to the YouTube. Go and subscribe now, guys. It'll take you 2 seconds. Super easy, super simple. Loads and loads of good content out there. So yeah, sort me out on YouTube. I could raise this and I'm gonna, because he's betting a lot and there's going to be a lot of bad turns and there's going to be a lot of barrels, and we block the strongest hands here. And this way, it's not so much a thing really, but like I don't really want to call like big bets on this turn and shit. And then we also just get to see the river a lot when he does call, because he's not going to 3-bet the flop a lot and he's not going to lead the turn too often. The only problem is we're faced with decisions now on boards like this, because this guy will float pretty wide and stuff. Yeah, it's so grim, this spot. Hang on, I don't have a straight, do I? 5, 6, 7. I've got kings and aces, though. I'm just going to... Do I want to fold? Yeah, he just has, like, too much. He's not betting 9x, but, like, he has, like, all kinds of shit. So I've got kings, and I've got aces in the big blinds. Also got 7, 8 off against Ronnie Picker. Oh, this is just... I am very aroused. Yeah, we can just go 23. This guy's min-raised blind on blind, which is super fucking weird. Bang it in, sluggishness. This is 600, so I do want to run it twice. He's banged it in as well. We love to see it. Can we hold, baby, against queens? It's a good start. So we have won the first one. If you want to burn a queen, I'll have no problem with it. I meant on the first run out. Fuck's sake. Alright, I mean, we've run really good. Shame that I actually clicked run it twice on last minute, because I would have just won fucking $700 if I hadn't. So we've run really good over the past 2 days overall. So I was slightly above EV as well. I got it in good and just held every single time. So I was due a bad beat, let's face it. So we defend king 8 suited here and are going to go for the check raise versus cut off. We're calling a 3-bet king jack suited against Ronnie Pickering and seeing basically the worst board ever for our hand. And this turn we could definitely bet on. I think that I'm more inclined to bet when I have king 8 of spades here than I am king 8 of diamonds. This way we allow him to catch up and potentially bluff. And any bad card on the river is now quartered because one of those cards is always going to be good because it's going to be a diamond. A quarter of those cards are going to be good, if that makes sense. The only thing with this is that we can bet this turn because the 4 is better for our range, I would imagine. But he does still have some 6-7 suited. How about the ace of diamonds? So he really shouldn't have too many 7x with this line. It also means he's going to check back all his overpairs now. This is going to really suck if he bet. So what does he have? 6-7, I guess ace 7 suited. I honestly don't even think he should be betting fucking sets here as well. Because I have like 7-4. Am I really going to hero this? I need to see specific. I mean, like 10-9 of hearts might take this line. 10-9 of diamonds, queen jack of diamonds, stuff like that. Because I don't think he can value bet. What if he's just fucking clicking with like aces though or something? Surely he never does this with aces. Right, if we take out overpairs, what 7x does he have? A7 suited, 6-7 suited. 6-7 might even bet bigger on the turn. I think I'm going to fucking hero this. I need to see something like 10-9 of hearts, 10-9 of diamonds, ace-10 of diamonds, ace-jack of hearts. King of diamonds is shit, but just have a bluff. 6 is so nasty. What is that turn bet, mate? Again, so fucking AIDS, man. Just absolute whoppers, just clicking buttons. The turn bet, so yeah, sets maybe, but like he should only have 5s there. Like 6s doesn't want to bet that turn. It's so sick getting 2 outed in that spot. 6 outed. Like, it's so dumb. What is that bet on the turn? Were you just going to rifle off on the river and bluff your 6s? No, because you've got enough showdown. You were just clicking buttons because fucking they were there. I'm going to flat here. Like a little puss. I mean, leading got to be a thing here. This guy might raise more than he should, but we have an easy continue. 8-ball corner pocket. Okay. Still gonna continue the turn. How about a 9-ball corner pocket? Like last time. What was the last time we wanted it? 9 of spades. Ah, that's a shit river. Check back 8, so like A7. Nines is surely the worst hand to have here to call as well. Gonna roll for this one and fold on a 40. I don't think we're doing it 60% of the time. I'm gonna 3-bet the queens here. Flop top sets, and I'm gonna mix this hand, but I'm on a 96, so I'm gonna bet. I don't think we'll pure check this back. We will definitely have some check backs. We might actually range bet this. No, probably not. We'll see. This is a board where he can check shove as well. Well, that's just quads, isn't it? Well, that's just quads. Check or small bet. Either is fine. I'm going to go for the check. And we're going to pop the river. Okay, we're going to shove here. It's a really interesting spot as well because I don't know if I don't think I shove the ace of spades. You can definitely have the nut flush as well. Bluffs are going to have to come from some nasty shit here. 10-8 suited. Yeah, when he bets that side, he's just going to fold a lot on rivers. Even if he has like the king of spades or like the jack of spades, he's probably just not going to assume that I'm bluffing enough. I think it's actually a really good spot to bluff. We open, cut off here. Go to an A7 4. I'm going to check back. I'm going to check back. Give my boy some room. So I'm going to check back again. So I think all of his bluffs that like connect with that turn are just going to bet the turn. So we basically need him to just overbet like queen jack or 10 jack now. And then we snap call. Just have like 10 jack offsuit and bet 7 big blinds. Or 8.5 big blinds. 10 jack offsuit. It's like a fucking gift. It's like a gift. Honest to God. It's just honest to fucking God. Call blind and blind. See ya with ace 3 versus this guy. I might just call him down here. He's started to fire some multi-barrels. Would love to see a check on the river though. Yeah, gonna side call. I don't know if he goes as thin as like ace 10 for value, so we're looking at like 2 pairs plus. Think he might bet bigger with flushes. Unblocking all the queen 10, king queen, king 9, stuff like that I think is good. So I think this hand makes an okay call. King 5 offsuit with no club. Okay. Overbetting this river once it's checked to the river. You can still have some like king 6 suited, but it's unlikely now. This is a spot where we're going to overbet a lot of nonsense that doesn't... It's actually kind of hard. I'd have to bet like ace deuce here. Or like something like queen 2, queen 4 of hearts and stuff. Sorry, does that say 9-3 off? Does that say 9-3 offsuit? No, 8-9 off. Okay, yeah, pair of eights. Makes sense. Oh dear. Well, this is weird to see because he doesn't really fucking check raise a lot and get out of line. But what do you want me to do with threes? Oh my god. Oh my god, please don't have pocket 5. I'm going to raise because I'm going to play for stacks. It will be interesting if he does do bluff in some aspects. But I've not seen him bluff too much. And he can get it in with like 6-4 and stuff and just be dead on turn. I don't think we lose to a lot, apart from, I guess, 5s and 7s. Six, 4, ace deuce. 9s, wow, okay. Snaps it off. Boom. Boom. That was a $1,850 pot, boys. Boys. How come you play on ACR? Have you not been watching for the past fucking hour, 2 hours, even 10 minutes? See, this is way more connected than King 8-3, even though it doesn't look like it. So the size, I think I'm going to bet bigger when I bet this board. And I think betting this hand and then bombing spades is going to be really good here. I'm on a 9 roll here, so I'm actually going to check this back. And ding, ding, fucking ding the turn. I'm probably, I was going to say, always raising flushes. Could even go bigger than this, to be honest. And then I might 2x pot river. Yeah, I think I have to on this board because my value is like so little now as well. So I'm just going to 2x pot. Because he's got some ace-x here as well, which, so when we're bluffing, we're going to want to try and get that to fold. ACR is amazing for reg battling, yeah. Are you just trying to keep fucking regs off the site? Is that what you're doing? You want all the fish to yourself? I wonder if he ever has the nut flush here. Or if he ever shoves the ace of hearts as a bluff. I mean, there's a chance we'll find out if he does go all in, because I'm not going anywhere near that fold button. Bluffs here, king 9 with the heart. Queen 9 with the heart. Sweet, we do get paid off by Jack 7 with the Jack of Hearts. Okay, buddy. I've checked this back, which I shouldn't have because I have backdoor heart. So I don't like this check back. He's pretty aggressive actually, so we get him to bet some turns. I could even raise this as well, just because of how dynamic the board is. River a flush. And I want to see like 3/4. Fuck. I can't raise this. I actually can't raise this hand on the river, especially with the Jack of Hearts. Yeah. Imagine I raise as well and he shoves. Picking up the aces. Come on, sluggishness. Come on. I don't want to stack you. I don't want to stack friends, but you want it, you get it. Calls, and yeah, we're going to bet on this flop. Bet big, I think. Maybe half pot. Yeah, we'll go half pot here. Overbet certain turns. 5-6 gonna check raise a lot. I don't think overbet this turn, but I think betting this hand still makes a lot of sense. Here, we're gonna go for the big bet on this flop. Oh my god, what the fuck am I gonna do on this river? Surely I'm not gonna just check back top set. This is a really grim one. Bet fold, I guess. We're under the gun. We do have some 5x. The thing is, I don't think, like, he's going to have to hero, like, 10x. I want to see that spot. Surely there's no fucking shot of check back. I'm also 32 years old. And my mum and dad brought me up better than that. 6 is going to check back, call turn. Decide on river. There's a lot of spots that just become kind of easy when you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just check back and then we'll play the river. Because the turn, there's basically never a decision. Run out dependent. Now there's a river one where we could do some fun shit and raise. I actually think I might call this river. No, 10s I want to call. 10s I bet the flop. Bam, 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 bam. Well, I need to see a bet rather than a check, but is 6s any good to call here? Is 6s better to call than like ace X? We block 6-7 in its entirety. I actually think this is a pretty good call because we block 6-7 suited and the offsuit combos if he has them, which he possibly does. It's hard to block 10 jack, so I think the next best thing is to block 6-5 and 7-6. So I think this hand might make an okay call. And show me, my friend, show me queen jack. Queen deuce, that'll do. Honest to God. Ah, some of your labels are a bit disrespectful. I can disrespect who the fuck I want. Have you not seen me? So, spots we wanted to have a look at today. So, the pocket jack. So, we are 5-handed. So, hijack opens. The cut-off flats, which he doesn't really have flats. So, it kind of puts in a weird spot. We 3-bet jacks. The hijack, 4-bet. And we rolled a 99, so I went all in. There's a tiny sliver of red. Yeah, so 0.5%. So I would have needed to roll 100 rather than a 99. I decided to go all in with jacks, which is... It's not a punt because the EV is basically the same. And I genuinely wouldn't do it on a super high roll. And just because of the spot, the guy that flatted the cutoff is a fish. So it just makes it a lot more likely that I'm going to squeeze a bit wider because I can go in position against a fish. And so he should be 4-betting a bit wider as well. When the gun opens, we defend king deuce suited. No 3-betting with this hand. And I wanted to see. We check. Villain goes for big bets, which is fine. They're just betting range here. Let's say they go half pot. I want to see if there's any difference in the suits for raising here. And there's not really. So I thought it might raise diamonds and spades more often, but it doesn't really matter with this hand. Oh yeah, this was a really fun one actually. So we called the king deuce suited. The turn comes a 5 of hearts, and it goes check check. And then I 2x pot the river as a bluff, which I thought was gangster. Let's see if the solver agrees. So some leads, but not really a lot, and it goes check check. And then the river comes the ace of diamonds, and I 2x pot. So this has 133% and 300%. So king deuce suited is checking because it has a bunch of showdown. I don't think we have that much showdown. And what are we bluffing here? So what's the board? 10, 4, 2. Where the fuck are our bluffs? They come from our nothings here, which I guess, like jack 9 suited, do I really have? I'm just going to check raise on the flop. Okay, so bluffs come from nothings, but I don't have as many nothings as I should. I'm going to have like king jack suited, king queen suited for sure. But like jack 9 suited, I'll probably just check raise when I wrap around the 10 and we have the backdoor flush draw. So yeah, we only have those 3 combos anyway. We never have diamonds. Pre-flop one where I kind of want to fold, but I want to see the EV of this as well. We open button, small blind 3-bet, solid drag. We have king queen offsuit, yeah, pure call, pure continue, sorry. Oh yeah, we went post flop with this hand as well. Actually, some really interesting hands today as well. And so I think I know how this will be. So villain bet small, let's say 1/3. We continue king queen, a little bit of raise. Yeah, reasonable amount of raise, call, but I think in game it's not really that good. Villain checks on the 6th turn, and I decide to bet half pot. Look at this, I'm such a fucking wizard. Based on combo, so it doesn't like, it doesn't want to bet with the king of clubs. Kind of makes sense, but I go for a half pot. Villain has some raises, but they call jacks, queens, 10s. So I said it as well in game that their value is going to, like, I think queens makes a lot of sense. And they don't have 5-4 suited in this line. They only have ace-4 suited, which raises. So river could even be, I doubt it, but so river goes check check. they basically have no 4x here. So we can even probably shove, yeah. Shoves king, queen. So I didn't do this in-game on this river because there's one thing following GTO and saying exactly what to do, but it's another thing actually getting people to fucking call with worse than king, queen when the board runs out 4 to a straight, because we can still have 4x. We can have ace 4, 5, 4 suited, stuff like that. So I'm not shoving this on the river, but it's interesting to know that it does because villain doesn't have any 4x. So yeah, I think I'd shove ace queen on the river though still, and hope we get the tank call. So cut off opens, we 3-bet queens, cut off calls. I wanted to see what we do on the flop if this is range bet. It is close. I went half pot because I didn't think I was range betting. We can still bet half pot with queens anyway. It's such a wet board where like a lot of their like, you know, their misses are just going to fold regardless. But when they hit the board, they can hit a big piece of it, right? So, you know, I think like in game as well, 9s, 8, 7s are going to fold even with a spade. So these are going to fold pure. But then look at the range of hands. Like, yeah, I actually like the bigger bet sizes on this flop. Even with top turn. Call, turn comes queen of spades, which is probably better for him, range-wise. He checks, and I just think checking back here is good. Oh, sorry, I messed that up. So this is going a third. So let's say that we bet a third. Sorry, yeah, that's why. Got off checks. Right, hang on. 1/3. Villain calls. Turn comes a queen of spades. Now it's okay. We actually pure check queens. This is nice. Check back. River comes 8 of spades. Villain bets small. They have like 10% bets or third bets. And let's see what we're supposed to do. So, well, he bets 17 big blinds. So the pot was way bigger at this point. So I'm shoving because I was shoving for less than 100% pot. Because I was shoving for 64 more. But let's see what he's supposed to call with versus all in. Yeah, mixes everything. One of those spots where it's 0 EV, so it kind of doesn't even matter when you've got like king queen fucking call. I guess it's better to block both. Weird hand, weird hand. This ace's hand. Right, we open under the gun. The big blind defense. 10, 4. I bet the EV is like super low. Maybe even 0. No, because he's probably going to lead river. We go for a big bet. It's going to have overbets, right? Yep, but I'm not overbetting. So we go 76%. Aces actually checks back quite often. Villain calls. Turn comes the 2 of spades. Blocking ace 5 is really nice here. Because 5-6 is going to raise flop a lot. They have leads, which makes sense. So aces pure betting. Interesting that aces is pure betting. Kings, queens, and jacks are checking back more often because we want an ace in our hand here to block ace 5. So we go 3/4, which is exactly what it does. Villain calls. He's now bluffing some 5x, which you probably won't see. Turn comes the ace of hearts, which... Okay, so this will skewer things as well because he has very little 5x now because he's raising the turn with some 5x. So he does check. And again, this will be a spot, okay, where... So now we are betting... The EV of betting is not a lot, though, to be fair, compared. An extra couple of big blinds. But we're always betting here because villain has so little 5x. We actually probably have more 5x because we have 5, 6, 5s, ace 5, and king 5 in this line. So, yeah. So, 85%-ish, and villain folds. They're going to shove their 5x, and they're shoving some 6-4, 6-3s bluff. Which is interesting. So, yeah. Another winning day. So, check this. Let me show you the graph since... Oh, no, it wasn't yesterday we played. It was Monday. Oh, my God. Look how fucking clean this is, boys. This is unfair. Look how fucking clean this is. Let me put the camera on so you can see my beautiful face at the same time. Look at it. Look at it, boys. It's clean. Slightly above EV. We were below EV today because we ran... he hit a queen on the second board. Queens versus aces. But look at it. Just, it's so sexy. 8.5k profit in 2 days. And a solid red line for me as well. I always have a losing red line because I feel as though my blue line is always way better. This is insane, man. What an absolute fucking sun run. Jesus Christ. So where was today? So the start of today, we went like 1k down very, very quickly in the first 50 hands. And then brought it back nicely. You love to see it. Basically left at peak as well. Which I never do. I normally lose a bit beforehand. So yeah, what a good day.